We're at NAB 2024 and it's been raining big releases again. So this video, we're gonna check out Canon, DJI, and Aputure, but behind me, I think we have the biggest release of the year.
Guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Aputure is bringing so many new things to the show. What can you tell me about it?
Absolutely. So our big thing is that we're releasing the INFINIMAT system, which is basically this giant light that you see up here. Traditional matte lights, they have two issues. Number one, they take a long time to build. You have to build a frame because otherwise it's just a rag. And number two is that even when you build that frame, the frame holds it from the outside, but the lights actually end up sagging a little bit in the middle. So we solved that with two things. Number one, we have an inflatable diffusion. So it builds and you no longer need to build a frame. But even if you use a frame in the middle, because it uses that inflatable diffusion, it actually makes sure that the light doesn't sag in the middle and is perfectly spaced between the light and the diffusion itself to work for you. So what's cool is you can light people with like images and videos. So if you wanted, you could actually have like clouds passing by and you could actually create that lighting above. You can light people with images of like a street with like cars going by. You can get that lighting texture on your face.
And this is the biggest you can build.
Well, so this is the biggest diffusion size that we build. They're called INFINIMATs because you can actually expand them infinitely. Our big release after that is Sidus Link Pro. For a lot of people out there that are using Aputure lights, they like our lights because when you turn them on, they automatically connect to each other and you can control them all from one app. The only other option that people have had before that is like the big bulky light consoles, but they take a tremendous amount of time, expertise, they're complicated to set up. With Sidus Link Pro, you now get all of the benefits of a lighting console. You get Wi-Fi level stability and you get instantaneous control. You can now use Sidus Link Pro to connect to any light, even non-Aputure lights. And the ultimate result of this is the same lighting ecosystem that you know and love now controls any fixture with instantaneous control and Wi-Fi level stability. So those are our two launches, INFINIMATs and Sidus Link Pro.
Oh, they're playing ping pong. Maybe I should play ping pong. Can I try? And that's how you fart creativeness. All right, so what's new at Canon in terms of gear?
So the one new product that we have this year is our new 27 by 7.3 broadcast lens. It is a UHD XS lens, so that's our highest rating for handheld broadcast optics. Comes with a new drive unit as well. This is going to offer a relocated screen, which is easier to see because it's now on the top. It has a USB-C port. Does a couple of things, one of which is not charge your phone. However, you can save some lens settings onto it, move the drive over to another unit, and then automatically set that lens so you don't have to do it manually. But the big one is, now if there's ever firmware upgrades, end users can do the firmware update on their own. They used to have to send it into service.
Let's see. What is this lovely pink booth? It's Cheqroom. What is Cheqroom?
Cheqroom is the next generation enterprise management software. We help over 1,000 organizations manage their expensive AV equipment. So imagine this, if you put all together, all the equipment that our clients are managing right now, it accounts for up to $2 billion worth of equipment.
Look, the t-shirt says it all, doesn't it?
We have next to us the RS4 Pro and the DJI RS4. So a number of really awesome new features that are coming to both of these products. We have built-in native vertical shooting. So I'll just show you very quickly kind of what that looks like. So we have this quick release plate system on the backside, and it allows me to simply unlock the camera and remove it from the body, which is awesome. And then I can simply mount it vertically. Now next to us,
The big guy.
yeah, we got the big guy. This is the RS4 Pro. Now, obviously, as you can see, this thing can get pretty substantial. There's a number of really cool new things going on. Just like the RS4, we have a quick switch for switching between gimbal control or zoom function, which is awesome. Now, we also have dual communication ports. There are certain accessories that are compatible, like the tilt-to-float. That would work with the RS4 Pro like past generations. We have new products like this BG70 battery grip that are going to get you up to 29 hours of total runtime on this. So if you're working things like events or long productions, or you're going backpacking for a few days and you don't have access to power, BG70 is like the perfect thing to get. Plus it gives
Bring this on your hiking trip.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. RS4 Pro also has compatibility with our latest generation of LiDAR that comes as a part of a brand new product category called DJI Focus Pro. So DJI Focus Pro starts with this motor, which is included in our combo kits for RS4 and RS4 Pro. This motor has a number of benefits versus the previous generation, like increased motor speed and motor torque, which is really important for adapting to a variety of different lenses and situations. Now, fitting this into a product like LiDAR and maybe transmission will allow us to get autofocus performance even with manual only lenses, right? So now we can get an intuitive way of providing autofocus in camera systems and lenses that like don't have those capabilities. It's really, really cool, yeah.
I like hearing that.
It is, yeah. Have you used any of these products before? I mean, I see a Ronin this.
See one there. Do you like it, Marie?
Yes, but I would like to get the new one.
Exactly.
Really, the gimbals for stabilize are balancing it out really works really well. I mean, you know how iPhone 12 to the 15, it's not really too much of a huge difference, but slightly refined, and that's ultimately the main thing as you know this thing goes along. It's just refining.
All right, Blackmagic brought a lot this year. Please tell me what are the biggest highlights?
DaVinci Resolve has over 100 new features. Some of the big ones are like our AI tools. Sort of tying into that is a really big announcement. It's our replay system. So it utilizes not only DaVinci Resolve, but also some of our HyperDecks, our ATEMs, and our new media player to have like an instant replay tool for like live production. Also cameras. I should not fail to mention the cameras.
I heard something, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got our new PYXIS box camera as well as our URSA Cine 12K camera.
Can you tell me more about that one?
It has 16 stops of dynamic range. It has a large RGBW sensor. And then there is built-in storage as well, and the ability to stream your footage directly from the film set. So that's going to help people, who aren't actually at the film set, like the post team, get started on things right away. You still get your 12 gig output. You still get your USB-C output to either record right there locally. But I think that's probably the big feature that people are going to really enjoy. The PYXIS is our new box camera. It's a full frame sensor, full frame 6K sensor, and essentially it's very similar to our former like Pocket 6K cameras in terms of the image quality and that sort of thing. But the form factor of the camera is quite different. So it's shaped like a cube or a box to allow you to rig your camera in so many different ways. On one side of the camera, there's a swappable plate section, and then on the other side is the LCD. And with that LCD, it's got the same menu systems. It's got the Blackmagic OS that everyone who's used a Blackmagic camera is already going to be familiar with. But in addition to that LCD, there's physical buttons as well. So our URSA users will be familiar with a lot of those features.
Right, so the box camera is definitely the thing that people look forward to the most for this NAB, but also honestly for years. And now that it's finally here, people are testing it out. But what do people really think about it? We wanted to know, so we're gonna make another video about this. Stay tuned.